What is up, my dudes? Welcome back to the Chase Racing Garage. This here will be part one of a series that I will be doing on a 1.9 TDI full engine build and big turbo for a custom swap I'm doing. So, that consists of just a basic build, just a set of forge rods, some cheap max beating rods. First time using those. I got a set of cheap fucking rings and some OEM rod bearings and some OEM main bearings. For the main cap bolts, I got some PD 150 main cap bolts, which are 12.9 grade instead of 10.7 or 10.9, whatever the standard ones are. Just a full gasket kit, seals, valve stem seals. I'm gonna freshen up the head, port it, just grind all the valves, make sure everything's nice. For the turbo, this here is just a 8 valve manifold, which is like for the older gassers, like Mark II. And it's direct fit bolt pattern for 1.9 TDI or 1.6. I got the T25 option because I'm going with the hull set HE221 turbo. This is a fresh unit, it was just remanufactured. The downpipe flange is also just from AliExpress. It's gonna be a full 3-inch exhaust all the way out the back, straight pipe. So this car here is a 2002 Volkswagen Jetta ALH. I purchased this car for $300 down my street and just drove it home. It looks rough. It had different doors on it there. I got rid of the doors there, traded them to a buddy. I just bought the car for the engine, and I was told it was a BEW, and whatever. I showed up, it was an ALH, and it's automatic too, which fucking sucks ass. But I show up there to buy the car, and the guy mentions to me that he has all the parts in the car for a manual swap. So there's like a shifter box and cables, and the transmission is in the trunk. It's in a garbage bag in the trunk. So it came with pretty well everything to do a manual swap: the transmission, the shifter box, cables, the pedal assemblies, all that. The guy was planning to swap it, I guess, but it makes it even better for me. Like, I got like 20 transmissions fucking in my shed and shit like that there, but yeah, so it makes it better for me, but it's just a pain in the ass working with an automatic, right? Fucking just taking them apart, all that, fucking all the triple squares and shit, unnecessary fucking weird ass bolts they use on the bell housing. But other than that, once I split that, it should be pretty well smooth sailing from there. Get that motor up on the stand, start building it. Like I said, just rods, and the rest will be freshened up. New bearings, rings, seals, gaskets. And then I do have ARP head studs on the way. That's all I'm missing. And yeah, I do have a bunch of intercooler piping and a big front mount intercooler I will put on the project. That we will be putting this motor into. So, being an automatic, this does have the 11mm injection pump, which is an upgrade over what comes on a manual. I do already have 0.360 nozzles installed. That's what I'll be running with the HE221 turbo. The goal should be around 250 horsepower. Now, I will be showing you the vehicle that this will be going into. And also, this is a transmission I just put together. This is a 02J Mark IV TDI trans. Like built also with a Mark V JCR transmission. So the gear set, everything is from a JCR, like BRM, and they just don't have a hole for like a speed sensor. So I added the outer case, and inside I added one of those cheap traction concept LSD conversion kits inside the diff. So I'm not sure if we're going to be testing that out in the van or in my Beetle. I think I'm going to try it out in my Beetle, but I'm going to show you the van that we're putting this motor in. Yeah. Also, the plan is to have the front subframe, everything from the Volkswagen, tucked under the van, just for a more modern ride and comfortability, and also power steering and better brakes and all that. So this is a 1987 Plymouth Voyager. I got it off my buddy Steve-O for $500. You could check him out at Steve-O's Speed Shop. He's a big Mopar guy. That's why he had it, Dodge. And yeah, so I bought it off him, $500. And the reason I bought it was because it already has like a 1.6 naturally aspirated diesel from like an old a Caddy or a Rabbit or whatever, and it was naturally aspirated. It was very gutless. The guy who did the swap kind of did a fucking shitty job, and so I improved a bunch of shit. I turbocharged it, and like it goes pretty good, but it's still you know, definitely like 80 horsepower or something there. It's no rocket ship, but it definitely moves out. But as you can see, that's we got lots of room in there, and an ALH is the exact same size, just a lot more oomph and jam to it there. So that's the unit we're putting it in. It's not a bad rig. Like and do a little bit of body work to it. Like it's still got arches, everything in it. Back here is a little shitty there. Fucking bondo that up. Got the interior there. So yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Might upload another one during this weekend there, as I rip that donor car apart. So yeah, stay tuned for more. Thanks for checking out my shit. You guys have a great day.